from the government or something, bureaucrats, I should make a rule, whenever a boyfriend or girlfriend go to a restaurant, they should be splitting the bill. In case if they are not going to do that, they should be penalized. We definitely talk about the equality. However, the action speaks louder than words. We are not doing that.
So in your for girls to be very materialistic.
Yep. I don't know about your country. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I believe like all girls are like that.
Here no. Here
You
girls
hit
are
the
very
nail on the head,
strong-minded.
nail on the head. Trust me. Trust me.
Here no. Of like a boyfriend or husband to buy them everything. But most girls are like, no, I want to pay for my things. I don't want to owe you anything. I don't need to have like the upper hand. Like but you buy me this, that means I need to do something else. No, people are like, no, I'll pay my own.
Where these kind of girls are existing, I don't know. I mean, girls are very much obsessed with all the things, like whatever the things are happening in their life. So they don't give time to about their own future. I don't know what happened. I mean, very rare. I mean, rarest in rare, girls are being focused about their future targets, goals, aims, and of course, at this time of period, I definitely see some of the girls are like that. Exactly, they're being, they have their aims, targets, but generally, girls are treated in the way that they are gonna get everything. I mean, their beauty matters rather than their brain.
Ah,
The
yeah.
society treats like that, and in the same way they are being, created, they are being shaped on, and hence we have to suffer for such kind of things. I mean, like very innocent boys and all.
Oh, yeah, so innocent. Here it's the opposite.
You know what? Like girls are, I mean, kind of very, choosy, demand, like hota. I mean, what? I'm speaking Hindi. So girls are very demanding, very choosy, very picky, and they don't have that much money, I would say. Trust me, because
Here
they are
no.
dependent somehow or the other way. They're dependent on the boys, their
In
parents,
some
their
cultures,
husband.
yeah.
I'm so sorry to use these words. I know I'm not a conservative person. Trust
Mm-hmm.
me, but this is something that I have figured out in my society, and I believe that this might be the system everywhere, because I mean, somehow or the other way, every society is a kind of patriarchal society.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, of course.
Exactly, because the mindset is, I mean, we definitely talk about the equality. However, the habits, the action speaks louder than words. We are not doing that.
Exactly,
Exactly.
yeah.
The
It's
actions doesn't match with the words, what I can say. So, instead talking, we should be practicing that. That's the something. But as far as the society is concerned, it's not about the mistake of the boys. Even the girls react the same way. And the action will be like, I mean, according to their actions, the reactions are being given or delivered. So girls never, I mean, whenever they go to the restaurant with the boys, they never say that I'm gonna be paying, for that
no,
deal,
here for
meal.
sure. Like at least half. Like I'll pay 50-50. It's normal here to pay 50-50.
Okay, splitting the bill.
Especially if it's like a first date, the man will usually say, "Oh, I'll pay," but girls are like, "No, I'll pay the 50%." Say, "Okay, if you buy dinner, I will buy the drinks." And you do like 50-50 and it's equal. People don't like to be like, "You pay for everything, I just do nothing." So
I do,
here it's
if you ask me, from the government or something, bureaucrats, I should make a rule, whenever a boyfriend or girlfriend go to a restaurant, they should be splitting the bill. In case if they are not going to do that, they should be penalized.
what if the girl's paying?
No, actually, girls are not paying. I know as of now.
In your country, but here it depends how long you know the person as well. Like if you're just meeting them for like the first time, maybe first date, yeah, 50-50. You're like, I'll just pay today. Next time you
No
pay.
matter who is paying, but I believe it should be equality. Like one time if you have paid, that time the other person should be paying.
Yeah, exactly.
Accordingly, the thing should work out. I mean, it's not about it should be dependent on one person. I mean, that's not a something that should be happened. That is
Yeah.
supposed to be happen.
Here that's the culture. Here that's how you grow up. Like here when you're young, you're taught, not
That's the
taught, but
reason
like
I hate Indian culture.
are they opposite?
I say this when I say this, I mean it. Trust me. I hate Indian culture. I mean, there are so diversities, and I love that. But when it comes to stereotypes, things, something like which has been already structured, and I hate
I think it's very old fashioned in some parts. In some countries.
old-fashioned. Yeah, outdated.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's changing. I know
Exactly.
it's changing now, but there are some traditions that I'm
It
like,
should be
that's
changed.
a bit
It should be
old.
changed. It should be changing because the competition is kind of very cutthroat competition, and even we are completely broke, like boys especially, and we
Mm-hmm.
have so much of things to complete, like our career, our parents responsibilities, career, I mean so many things, and we got to give
Nah.
damn to everything. It's not like that we need to leave in something. We have to fulfill the demands of every people whom we are encountering every day. And boys life is definitely miserable, I mean definitely.
Here, no, I wouldn't say that. I think here the people are very independent, and it's
I
just
don't say that girls life is life. Exactly. Life, I mean, life is all about roller coaster, It's not about girls or boys, but it's something that you have to make up with the things, your relationship, your relatives, your parents, and everything. You need to take the balance, and then you have got to go with the things. However, when the society is not treating you equally, that doesn't, that affects you in a very bad way.
yeah,
Exactly. The
yeah, of
question
course.
bad. You feel very alone, and I believe in today's world, girls are chasing those boys or people who are having the money, and of course money matters. Trust me, it's
Yeah,
not about they are selfish. Even if I have a girlfriend and she's having the money, it's great. It's a cherry in
yeah,
a cake. Exactly.
yeah, exactly. Everybody's
Yeah,
happy.
everybody's happy and money matters. That's why I said,
Yeah,
so.
here it's not so bad. I mean, like I said, the culture here is that people are very persistent. So, like, if you say, like, for example, you're at drinks, you're at a bar, they say, "Oh, this time I'll buy." Next time, that the other person will fight you, like, "No, you're not buying it. You bought it last time. We are doing it this time." Like it's like a fight.
And how's your story?
Especially old people.
Who's paying, you or your boyfriend? Who is miser? Who is miser? Who is miser? You or your boyfriend?
Who's what?
Who is miser? Like, who is something, who is not wasting the money and, very concerned about the money.
We are quite smart with very
Huh?
money conscious when we travel a lot, so we have to plan and budget. So like usually we don't eat out so much, like we just buy food and we eat it at home. But it just depends. Like for example, if I work more, I will buy more things that week, and then maybe next week he works more, he will buy more things. It just depends
Mhm.
on what we do, but we're pretty equal, I would say. But when we first met,
Uh-huh.
we did, yeah, actually we were quite equal. We've been together like 6 years. So when we
Oh,
first
oh.
met, we did like the first date, he paid for everything because he wouldn't let me. I wanted to pay, and he was like, "No way." But after that, we were like, "I pay for dinner, you pay for dinner," and pretty equal. We're both happy, no problems. We don't even buy Christmas presents or anything anymore.
Did you ever have kind of financial problem, and when he supported you, or maybe you have supported that person?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
When,
yeah.
uh, really like that?
And before we moved to Spain, he was living with me.
It's a kind of true love, like if it has been going for 6 years, definitely I can understand. I mean, it's something
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you have a strong person.
So it's
But
good. Like,
just have a thought. If the person is gonna ditch you, like if the person is gonna leave you, then what?
yeah, what's the point
Then
if you're
what?
just there for money? Then, but no, we've been together too long to care. Like, you have money, okay, whatever. We buy more food this week. You have less money, we still buy food.
Okay. Okay, I respect your words. I mean, in your culture, it's very common, like girls are generating income, and that's so good. But as far as our India is common, I mean, in India is concerned, of course, like developed cities are okay, fine with that thing. But when it comes to rural or kind of rural,
Yeah,
I mean,
very traditional.
countryside people, they are very kind of stereotypes. They don't allow or let their daughter or their
Very
girls to go
spoiled,
out.
you could say.
Exactly. And girls are very smart. I definitely understand. I know that. And definitely girls are smart. Rather, I
Yeah,
would
but
say
when
boys are
they're,
not smart.
yeah, when they're growing up,
They
it
get
depends
carried
how
up with
their
the
parents treat them.
they
But
get
yeah,
they get carried up with the girls. With the beauty of the girl. Rather, I would say. And
yeah, yeah.
when the girls is looting the money. On the pretext of their beautiful. Because they are beautiful, is looking stunning. I feel bad. I feel bad.
No, I think it just depends on the way you are brought up. If you're brought up in a traditional household, you have traditional values. In a modern household, you have modern
Anyway,
values.
are running out of time, and I
So have
really
a nice
appreciate the way
day.
you have dealt with the things. And Thank you so much for giving your valuable time.
See you next time. Bye. See you. Have a nice